Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you, this is my first tutorial in programming. You will need in this programming is in C language. You'll need a compiler called Dev C++. Any version will work, but well, I'll today show you what is C is, what is C language, and how do we use it. In every C language you have to first include the directories, which includes these directories, includes the syntaxes and some functions which will be used to run a program. These directories are used like this. Hash include, this is called preprocessor directive. We use include, will include, then and bracket. In every program, C program, you will always need to include stdio.h, which means std means standard and io means input output, and include conio.h. Hash is called the preprocessor directive, which will process the directive. These directives are always saved in your compiler's directory. I will show you where it is. These are the directives. You can check the parameters of this. This is the parameter FCC min GW 64 x64 and include. These all are the header files. These files are called header files, and this H means header file. These are all header files. We always include stdio, and we always include conio. There is stdio, there it is, and we sometimes use stdlib, so it depends what we need upon our requirement, but these two are necessary for every program. Right, so for our first program we always start with the void main and bracket void. This means void. The first void means there is no return value of the program, and the main is a function, where as the last void, this void means there will be no arguments. It will not pass any argument in this program, will not pass any value to the main. So void main void, here we open the bracket always, and we always get this, do this. This means this function, this is a function of a header file stdio, maybe conio, I don't remember exactly. The get ch means this means get character or hold character, like this. We'll show you some example of it, but first let us start with hello world. There is a syntax of a printf function. This function is always included in stdio. This is a function of stdio. If you won't include this stdio file, you won't be able to work. This function will not work. Printf file, where syntax will use a quotation mark, and we will write hello world. Now we're gonna save it. Save as hello world. now we will execute this program. Now we will compile the program first. It's saying there's an error and this. Okay, so what could be the error? So the possible error could be it is returning zero value. So we have here wrote a void, which means the program will not return any value. This is an error. You can write int will later and define you what is int, what is float, what is other data types. These are called data types: int, main, float, or etc. So we'll now compile a program, compile successfully, and we'll now run the program. It's called hello world. Okay, what's the difference? Now we'll show you what is getch. We have already defined you. This always helps in getting the character or holding the character if you delete it. And then we compile. This is awesome. You can see this is not hold. Look at this. I'll show you. C files, and here hello world. See, this is not holding a character. If we write getch and then we compile it, now you can see it is now holding. This is why we use get character for holding anything. In this C program, there are two types of variables: global variables and local variables. Global variables are called which can be accessed by any function. And these variables will be only accessed by the local function. There is no use for now, but it will be used later on when you will be defining your own function. You will be writing your own function, and this will help really. Global variables and local variables. Okay, so there are some data types which is used for different purposes. Like it is used for numbers, float for decimal numbers like 1.0, 2.4, etc. There is a char, which means a character, a single character. There is a string. A string is not really a data type, but it works. But it's a literal work. It has some different for the set of characters. And there is long. Now long and int, there is difference. Long is also for numbers, but for bigger range than integers. Integer number has a range between 3 to and something thousand or so on, plus 32 to minus 32,000 or something in Turbo C, and it occupies about 2 bytes in Turbo C compiler, but in Dev C it has increased up to 4 bytes. So the number in long has a more range. It is something like 20986 or something like this. So it means, in short, long is always used for bigger value, and there is a double, which is similar to long, but it is used for float numbers like 2946.42, something like this. So these are the data types of standard C. There are also some, there are advanced like signed integers, unsigned integers, and etc. But for now we are going to show you int, float, char, string, long, and null.